Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a grateful Tuesday, and it's your girl Crystal Flowers coming up here um, as I do every Tuesday just to give you a little bit of hope on today. I am super excited because of my brand, the person that I have coming on today, my guest. I'm getting ready to say my brand partner. My guest that I have coming on today is Angela Anderson of Angela Anderson Presents. She is an author and a literary, right? I guess I can call her a literary. So I'm gonna just be getting a second to get her on. Good morning, Judah Productions. Good morning, Tia. Good morning. I can't see that other name. It's scrolling so fast. But here we go. There we and we're gonna get this thing rocking and rolling. I thought Angela was clicking on. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm like super duper excited because I get to hang out on Crystal's show.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am excited.
So I'm fangirling.
I was so excited that you were able to join because I know you have a lot of nuggets and a lot of wisdom to bring to the table about this platform of gratitude, right?
Yes,
Can you hear me clearly?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can. All right. So I'm
Okay.
just going to do a little bit of housekeeping, and then we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling. First of all, guys, this is a Grateful Tuesday. This is a platform that was given to me in 2019, but God had me to keep going with it, right? Even when I wanted to quit. So I have to say that all the time because this is actually a God thing. This isn't a Crystal thing. And so I come up here every Tuesday just to be able to give some hope or some inspiration. And at the end of 2021, God was like, there are so many people that showcase this actual emotion that need to be able to get out there so that they can be able to be heard to impact more people. But there's so many people dealing with so many different things right now. And so I have been able to partner with some beautiful people over the last couple of weeks at the start of the year. And now I get to be able to hear from another awesome woman, Angela Anderson of Angela Anderson Angela Anderson Present. God, well, I'm getting tongue tied. Right? And so I'm going to just read off because I don't want to do a disservice to who she is and what she brings to the table. And I'm going to just read off a little bit about Angela. So Angela Anderson actually is the CEO of Angela Anderson Presents. And she has a couple of things that she does. She's producing two amazing shows. She actually has something called Angela's Literary Cafe and Angela's Literary Tea, where she is also one of the three hosts of the exhilarating weekly show, Fun Friday. She is a global correspondent for the World of the Right Review and is a contributing writer for the Heat Seekers magazine. She's a host, a speaker, a moderator, a writer, a coach, you name it, she's doing it all. And she's also a wife, a mother, and a woman of God. So she brings a lot of different things to the table, guys. But with all of that being said, all of those things, components that she brings to the table are for this time, this dispensation, to be able to share with others how to be able to get started and be able to practice gratitude on a daily basis, right? To give them some hope and bring some hope to others. So, Angela, do you want to get anything? You have anything to say before I get going? Did I leave anything out?
No, I think you hit everything. I like to tell people that Angela Anderson Presents, it's just an umbrella of a lot of things that God have blessed me with. That with your show, that I am truly and truly grateful for every day.
That is awesome. So let's just get this thing going because I don't want to be take advantage of anyone's time. But when did you know? Okay, you're an author. You create a platform, basically a resource for other authors to be able to showcase their abilities, right? I know that's one aspect of Angela Anderson. How did you know that was something that you needed to get started? Get started going. When did that actually come to you? Has it always been inside of you? How did you get going with that?
Well, if I could take it back to like elementary school, I have always been a book nerd, word nerd, all of that. I was that kid literally that loved library day. I mean, really seriously, I loved library day. And I remember picking out, like going to the library, the school library on Fridays and checking out all these books and taking them home and reading them. And then, Crystal, I was even blessed when I was growing up, my neighborhood, we had a neighborhood library.
Nice.
So that was like super cool as well. And even to this day, I get excited about the libraries and bookstores and all of that stuff. So, you know, I guess fast forward to my adult years, that seed had already been planted for that whole environment or what have you. And so at one time, it was like I was in a place where I was like, Lord, there has to be something for me to do with all of this passion about what it is that I do.
Right.
And so at one time I used to just do like events. And sometimes, of course, I would do, you know, like weddings and birthday parties and things of that nature. But my baby, Crystal, was when I was able to do book events, like book launches and all these things for authors or what have you. And so I actually was able to put all of that passion, all of that joy from this industry. And of course, I have had mentors. One, I always mention Jacqueline Thomas. She has been in the business over 20 years, an amazing author. Individuals like her or what have you that introduced me to other people. And so I was able to take all of that joy and to create and birth Angela Anderson Presents. And so I loved English as well in school. So when I got the opportunity to start editing, that was like where it started. So at first, Angela Anderson Presents, that was the service that I provided. I edited for authors and stuff like that. And then it developed into me coaching, me doing social media strategy, me doing marketing, and of course, with the shows that I have now.
Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. And a lot of times, I'm just going to tap in a little bit. A lot of times we think that those things that we are passionate about are so minute, right? And don't realize how, just sharing with the audience, don't realize how they are supposed to impact the world, right? Those little things those little minute things, you be in an elementary school loving book day and different things like that, and then being able to evolve and start doing events and launches for people. And you say it to yourself, okay, how does this evolve into something? And God has already had a plan for this to be able to impact so many people. But when you start thinking about it, you know, you can't, before you see it, you start thinking about it, you be like, that's not going to do anything for anybody. Did you ever get that feeling, right? I can't do anything with that, right? And then be like, you just start taking a step. And once you start taking that step, it just sort of spirals off and takes off and goes into something so much greater than you could have ever imagined. Am I correct?
Exactly. And when you're saying that too, Crystal, it reminds me of the word where it says, greater is he that's within me than he that's in the world. And so when I think about it now, like you said, hindsight 2020, I'm like, wow, these are gifts that God, the Father, implanted in me. And now I'm able to use my gifts to help bless other people or to help serve other people in doing what I love. And so for me, it doesn't feel like work at all. I get excited about, you know, everything, but I am, like you said, I always have to go back to just being grateful and thankful for it. But Crystal, to be able to see the individuals who are blessed and impacted by the gift that God has installed in me is an amazing thing to watch. And also to be able to help those individuals to shine is just like amazing. Right.
I you know, that you said a couple of major things there, but one of them being gratitude, because that's what this platform is about, right? But being able to even see as it's evolving, to be grateful for how it's serving other people, right? Your gift make room for you, and it's servicing so many other people that it's been able to help them to get to where they need to be. That one little, like they say, one person waters, another one plant, another water, and then it goes into a seed and keeps going. I can't get the scripture verbatim right now, y'all, but stay with me, right? But how it just continually kind of manifests, because you never know how that one, you being a book nerd, right? Right? You being a book nerd has been able to impact so many people to be able to see them elevate to that next level of where they need to be. And
Yeah.
you said Jacqueline Thomas. I'm kind of familiar with her because I know someone, a couple of people that have been in her presence and have been able to blossom from just having been in her presence. So guys, if you're snatching some nuggets, snatch that name, right?
Yes.
And jump out there. That's someone, if you're trying to become an author, you're trying to learn, to get into something like writing books and different things like that, that's somebody that you want to tap into. Also, another thing, a lot of people, there's a lot of books out there and different things. And I noticed from a lot of different people, and this is no shade, but a lot of people sometimes write books to earn income.
Mm-hmm.
And that, am I wrong to say it's the opposite way? You should be writing books to impact and not to create wealth. The wealth comes when there's an impact. Am I correct?
Yeah, especially on the nonfiction side of it, or what have you too. I mean, of course, some people say that everybody has a story to tell, or what have you too. But yeah, the money will come if you are impacting your audience, whether it's nonfiction or fiction. The money will definitely come because there will be people that is impacted by what it is that you have to say. Like I said, I want to make sure that I let people know whether it's nonfiction or fiction or what have you too. If you are definitely impacting those, whether it's your readers, whether you're moving them, whether they're following you on the journey or what have you too, the impact will come. And not only just with writing books, but with any business or any endeavor that you go into. If you go into it, with the passion and with, knowing that, what, I want to impact somebody, if it's just one person, because I'm a strong believer that old school word of mouth is still king, or what have you. So if whatever it is that you are doing, if you touch one person and then that one person tell a person and that person tell a person, or what have you, it's like that ripple effect of that you are impacting the world, and you may think that you was just one person. Same thing like myself when I think about the journey that I've gone on with Angela Anderson Presents as well, of thinking, wow, I'm just one person. But then when you look at, or even like when we mentioned Jacqueline Thomas, and you said that you knew other people that she's impacted their lives as well. So one person can just do amazing things as well, especially if, for us as believers, when we keep God at the center. I've learned over the years that God will put you in places that you cannot even imagine that you would ever be in those particular places or what have you. And then it goes back to, Crystal, what you were saying, like, because I know this show is about gratitude, just thanking him for the small things. Thanking him for the little bitty wins, and being grateful for where you are in your journey, in your business. And then after a while, some of those things, you go back and you look and you're like, wow, like I was this, and then, now it's this, and just to be grateful or what have you for that.
Yes, exactly. Being grateful from those small aspects. And I didn't mean to take you on the money aspect, but that was a question that, I had. And also some of the things you had, I came across something recently, and it was like be, do, have, right? You become, then you do, and then you'll have. So that's how you're able to do that. And through the process of being grateful for those little things, right? For the little things. Somebody said thank you to me today. Somebody liked the word that I said today, or somebody liked something that I wrote for them today. Somebody said, I'm grateful for somebody saying thank you. Grateful for them liking the word I wrote. Grateful for them buying my first book. Grateful for them. That gratitude all the way along the way during the process will get you to where you need to be. And I've been in this place of gratitude for some time, but I do know, just like with you, that being in that place and just being able to rest, right? Being able to rest in that gratitude, it actually catapults you to that next level. Right? Because when you can meditate and you can see those small minute things happening and grateful for them, those other things just start to actually just happen right before you, like you just said, right?
And I'm glad that you said that too, Crystal, because it's like, gratitude goes a long way, and gratitude can actually get you out of a funk. Like
Yeah.
you can be kind of like feeling down, but if you begin to thank God or be grateful for where you are and finding the good in the situation, if that makes sense. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that.
Yeah.
But I've learned that sometimes where it may be like a low place or what have you, but begin to, even if I have to go back down memory lane and start thanking God for those things, or being grateful for those things, or being grateful for wherever it is that I'm in, that you'll see that you start feeling a whole lot better,
Right.
just by having a spirit or a heart of gratitude.
Right, absolutely. And that is so good. I challenge my viewers every week to, when I end, to challenge them to go out there and be grateful for at least two things throughout their entire day, to get them to experience that spirit of gratitude, right? Because gratitude is an emotion. A lot of people get gratitude and thankfulness mixed up. Thankfulness is actually the action of saying thank you, but gratitude is the emotion that you actually feel. So attaching yourself to that emotion will get you out of that funk, just like she just said. It'll take you out of that funk. And a lot of people think that you have to fake it till you make it. Sometimes you do, right? Sometimes you do. But if you rest, or you think, you go down memory lane and you think about those places and those things that you got out of, and you be like, oh my God, I'm so grateful for, I remember a time when that happened, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You don't have to fake it to make it, because you already have some life experiences that you can actually be grateful for, right?
Yes.
You already have those things that have happened you can be grateful for. So I am so truly grateful for Angela on this platform. Me and Angela go back also because we went to the same church, right? And just being able to see how she has evolved in this platform is absolutely amazing. Another thing that comes with gratitude is being able to be happy for other people. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Because when you can position yourself to be happy for other people, oh, wow, I'm grateful she's doing da 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 da.
Yes.
God will see that humility, and he will elevate you to your next level or your next place of being, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So there's also a celebration that comes with gratitude for others, right? Am I wrong about it?
I totally agree with you with that too. And like you said, and when you have that spirit of gratitude as well, I don't know if you feel the same way, Crystal, but it's also easy. I don't know about you, but I like to see my sisters and brothers win. You know what I'm saying? I like to see them, doing their thing and growing and things of that nature too, because I know, I'm a believer, what God has for me is for me, and what God has for them is for them. And if this is their season, I'm like, shine, sister, shine, or shine, brother, shine, because I know that my turn is either around the corner, coming up, or what have you too. Being able to be grateful and to cheer other people on, for me, it's an amazing feeling.
Yes, it is. And it, like she said, it's easy to do. I always reference it back to like somebody dreaming about a 5-bedroom house, right? And you're dreaming about a 4-bedroom house. They get blessed with the 5-bedroom house. And then you be like, oh God, what's going on? Why I didn't get it, right? You didn't ask for a 5-bedroom house. You asked for a 4-bedroom house, right? So you need to be happy and celebrating them for their 5-bedroom house, because like she said, it's around the corner for you. So you have to be able to look at things like that. And it's such an easy emotion. A lot of times people be like, Crystal, you happy all the time? Absolutely not. But I choose.
We have our moments.
Right. You got your moments. But because I position myself in a place of gratitude, I choose to be happy. Right? I take control of my day.
Crystal, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a hashtag that I use all the time. It's called Create Your Happy. So it's like, even though there may be some time, I'm going to find the happy in it, because I don't know about you, but I do not have time to be walking around moping or what have you. I mean, even if I got stuff going on, and I'm not trying to say that I don't have stuff going on at times, because I mean, we're human, right? Life happens. But again, I am determined to create my happy,
Happy.
to create
Yes.
my joy. And in that, Crystal, we can even go back. You know, I'm grateful for that, to be able to do that, you know?
Right. And absolutely. Because I'm telling you, it is the thing. I love that hashtag though. I gotta say that first. But I might have to hop on it, so you're gonna have other stuff your way. But that is absolutely amazing, because when you choose to just create your own happiness, guys, I'm telling you, with everything happening, right? We've been stuck in a pandemic for what, almost 2.5 years now. We've been stuck in that pandemic. Mental health is on the rise. There's so many things happening in the world. Stress causes 80% of most diseases, right? Why walk around stressed about most of the things that you have no control over, right? You might as well be happy and be able to reflect on whatever it is you do have to be able to get you through that next point, instead of reflecting on whatever you don't have, because it's breaking down your health. Right? It's breaking when you walk around with stress, worry, anxiety, and all of those fears and different things like that, all it does is it breaks you down physically. It takes a physical hold on you, right? And a lot of people be thinking to themselves, well, I had a couple of people in my inbox was like, how you got so much energy and you keep saying you're over 50? There's no way you're over 50. I am over 50. But the reason why I have a lot of energy is because, again, every day I choose my happiness, right? And I start off my mornings with gratitude. Angela, do you journal? Do you do journals?
I do not journal. I keep a lot of notebooks, but I'm usually writing other stuff in them or what have you. But I do know the benefits of journaling and writing notes and things of that nature of what's going on and what have you.
Right. And that is one of the things that I do on a daily basis. I was doing it every night. Now I do it every morning. Where and this may be some of the viewers. This may be something that you can start to do. Is the first thing in the morning, write down at least 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for, right? Whether it's the fact that you open your eyes, right? Whatever it is, write down those things at the start of your morning, and then go stand. If you have to, go stand in the morning and read it to yourself, right? To get those reminders of you gotta do whatever you have to do to create that space of happiness, right? You gotta fight for it. And like I said, in these times, you really have to fight for it. But after you fight for it and you get through it, it becomes so easy. It's like we do on a daily basis, right? Now it's like nothing to be able to say, you know what? I'm not gonna trip off of that. Whatever.
And Crystal, if I can add to what you were saying about the journaling too, if people also affirmations, write affirmations, speak affirmations over your life, what have you. Oh my goodness, I'm grateful for those too, of being able to, to just speak those affirmations and speak the positive vibes that makes sense. I know that's what people say a lot, positive vibes. You speak that into your life and don't let anybody else to bring in the negativity that makes sense. I'll quickly be like, oh no, we don't receive that. No, some people say I'm extra about it, but I'm very careful about this vessel or what have you, and what people speak over me. I'm like, oh no, but to be able to speak positive affirmations, I am this, I am that, or what have you. And it's not in no way, shape, or form, guys, being conceited or anything like that. But again, it's just speaking those things over yourself and over your life as well, to kind of create that positivity. And even inside of that, you are also able to create gratitude with that, because when you start thinking about those positive affirmations that you're saying, those are things that you can also have gratitude about as well. And then Chris, I wanted to say one last thing when you was talking about being happy and things of that nature, and this is like an old school that you would hear people say, but it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile.
It does. Right, right, right. It does. It does. And you know that I'm gonna go on the spiritual side for a second, but when you started talking about the I am, I have affirmations also. But Jesus, when they asked him, who do you
Come
think
on
you
now.
are? He said, I am.
I
Right?
am.
He
I
knew
am.
who he was. And there's nothing wrong with knowing and being assured of who you are, right?
Mhm.
I am a champion. I am
Yes.
victorious. I am a
Yes.
writer. I am a speaker. I am being able to say those things to yourself out loud. There is nothing wrong with saying who you are, right?
Yes.
And you say
Yes.
it until it becomes manifested, until it
And
becomes
Crystal, I
visible.
even a couple of years ago, I even created a statement T-shirt that says "The power of I am," and then the bottom of it says "Create your statement." So basically, it's reminding people the power of I am, but then the bottom is putting it back in your court because it's saying "Create your statement."
Right,
I love that. It's one of my favorite T-shirts that I created. I used to wear it all the time.
right.
Well, I wear it around the house, but yeah, it still exists out if you want it. But yeah, power of I am, create your statement.
Girl, you need to market that because a lot of people don't know. You need to get that back out there because a lot of people don't know who they are, or they're afraid of saying who they are for fear of someone else who's it's just an opinion because it's their opinion, right? And it's based off of usually people come with you with their opinion because it's based off of their life experiences or things that have happened to them. So they'll
Uh-huh.
tell you, you think you rich? You ain't rich. I am rich.
I am rich.
Right? I am rich. And rich doesn't, rich comes with so many capacities, but you
Yeah.
have to declare who you are and state who you are and know who you are, right?
Yes.
Confidently, right? You got to be bold about the thing because if not,
Exactly.
you will get those voices that'll come around you telling you something that's totally off, right? From what God has already told you who you are.
Yes. And Chris, that made me think about, look, what does the word say about you? Who
Right.
does the word say that you are?
Right. You have to go back and tap into those things and declare who you are. So
Yeah.
I am enjoying this conversation.
I know. Thank you so much for having me. Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Yes, I'm truly grateful. I'm so grateful that you was able to get on today. But guys, Angela, do you have anything you want to add before we close out?
Only thing I would just add is, again, guys, I love what you're doing here, Crystal, on your platform, to reminding us to be grateful or what have you. I know that Crystal's platform is Grateful Tuesdays, but I'm sure that she would agree, to be grateful every day and to find gratitude in your life every day as well. And Crystal, thank you so much for allowing me to be a guest on your platform.
Thank you for accepting the invitation. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is, like she said, it's a Grateful Tuesday, and I challenge you every Tuesday to think of something that you are truly grateful for on today. Whether you woke up this morning, at least two things, right? Whether you woke up this morning, you got breath, you got shelter. If you living under a bridge and it's covered, you got shelter, right? If you living by the stream and there's running water, you got water. There's something always to be grateful out of every situation. And I challenge you on today to focus on at least two of those things. Every day is a day of gratitude. Practice that gratitude every day. And also, Angela, just one more thing. Can you tell them where they can find you on your platforms?
Yes, I am here on Instagram as Angela Anderson Presents. You can find me on Facebook, Angela Anderson Presents. My website is www.angelaandersonpresents.com.
All right. Thank you so much again for coming on. Guys, we hope that we have said something that can impact you and take you throughout the rest of your week. Thank you again, Angela. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your week. Toodles. Thank you, Angela.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.